All right, you guys, welcome to another episode here at Wristwatch Diaries, where we just talk about vintage and modern watches. Today, we are going to be talking about Omega, and specifically Omega Speedmaster. It is a brand that I am the most familiar with. It's also I have the most experience of handling. As a matter of fact, for this video, I am wearing my own personal Omega Speedmaster Professional 3861 on a nice beautiful Omega Speedmaster 57 flat link bracelet. Now you're probably wondering, and that's the reason for this video, is how did I make the Omega Speedmaster 57 bracelet fit on my Omega Speedmaster 3861? Now I had the same concerns like you, so I went down the rabbit hole, searched the internet, checked out a bunch of Omega forums, and I came to realize the majority of them said that the Omega flat link bracelet, especially the flat link bracelet that belongs to the Omega Speedmaster 57, does not fit. So that kind of discouraged me from buying an authentic Omega bracelet to put on my Omega Speedmaster 3861. And I was turned to brands such as Forstner and other third-party brands. Now, I wanted to stick to the original bracelets that were actually manufactured by the Omega company themselves. The problem was, everywhere I read, majority of the websites say that this bracelet does not fit the Omega Speedmaster 3861. So I started doing my own little research and came across that the Omega Speedmaster 57 flat link bracelet actually does fit, but it also doesn't. And let me elaborate a little bit on that. Now, the Omega Speedmaster 57 was released in 2013, if I believe. The 2013 models came actually with, and I've written this down on a piece of paper just so I do not forget, with a caliber 9300, and they were produced all the way up to 2021. After 2021, Omega Speedmaster 57 re-released the model with a caliber 9906, and from 2022 and so on till today, that is the current model that's in production for the 57 line. Now, any bracelet, and I'll post a picture here for you guys, that was originally issued and manufactured for the Omega Speedmaster before 2022 actually does not fit. Any bracelet manufactured for the Omega Speedmaster 57 after 2022 fits perfectly on your Omega Speedmaster 3861. Not to be confused with any models such as 1861 models and so on. I have not tested those personally myself, but if you had luck with a flat link bracelet does fit that particular model, please share it down in the comments below. So I have done my due diligence, and just like anyone else, I've went out and I visited the authorized Omega boutique. So what we ended up doing, we've taken a perfectly 2023 model Omega Speedmaster 57. We removed the bracelet and put it on the Omega Speedmaster 3861. It fit perfectly. As a matter of fact, they actually fit flawlessly. Everything lines up perfectly, as you see in the photos that I will post here in this video. This was an exciting moment for me because I've been trying to get my hands on this bracelet for a very long time and did not want to settle for a third-party brand. Now, I still was a little bit bothered why all the forums would say that the Omega Speedmaster 57 bracelet does not fit. The reason why the bracelet didn't fit, and I will post a picture here, is that the end links actually had little grooves and little nudges on the end that were not compatible with the Omega Speedmaster Professional. After the release of the new 57 models in 2022, Omega decided to remove those, which made it compatible with the remaining models of the Omega Speedmaster Professional. And that is how I ended up adding this bracelet. Now, I went with this option because I truly was just not a big fan of the two bracelet options that were offered from the Omega Speedmaster Professional lineup. Mind you, these are incredible and absolutely great bracelets, but I still wanted the flat link bracelet. So when I purchased my Omega Speedmaster 3861, I went with the as basic options as possible because I knew eventually I will be removing the strap that originally came with and replacing it with a bracelet. Now, the retail price for this particular bracelet was not cheap. It was costing me just roughly around $840 to $900 US. But I ran into another problem. Now, after searching many authorized Omega boutiques across the country, I realized that there were actually two stores that had this bracelet, one located in Chicago and one located in Beverly Hills. So when I went on vacation in 2023, I ended up visiting the Omega boutique in Beverly Hills, and that is how I got my hands on the flat link bracelet that originally belongs to the Omega Speedmaster 57. Now keep in mind that Omega has raised their prices as well as made it very difficult for you to locate any parts for your Omega Speedmaster. So that brings me back to the last and final topic, is why did Omega made an Omega Speedmaster 57 where the bracelet was not compatible with the Omega Speedmaster Professional? And that was simply because they want you to buy the 57. If you want the flat link bracelet, well, you're gonna go out and have to buy the Omega Speedmaster 57. And I was just not okay with that. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope this was very informative. If you want to talk more about this, elaborate a little bit more about this topic, please shoot me a comment in it down below. I usually respond in a very timely manner. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.